Oh, my goodness gracious. It's Saturday. And the first Saturday of July. There you go. So it's 7/7/2018, and it's 6:08 in the morning here in Colorado. And it's going to be another beautiful, wonderful day. And yesterday was phenomenal. I have to laugh because, well, it was a busy day to begin with. We hit 4,000 fans. Yes, we did. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And because of that, we did something very special. Um, Something I haven't done in a long time. First of all, I changed the prices on the website. So you heard me talk about June all this time. Well, guess what? They've changed. And they've changed dramatically. I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating the fact that you like my page on Facebook, House of Angel Card Readings. I'm celebrating the fact that you share, that you like, that you comment. And when we hit the 4,000 fans yesterday, it was sort of my milestone that I was waiting for, in a way, to change the prices on the website. So right now, I took my two most popular readings, and I reduced them big time. In other words, the half-hour live reading with me, which is normally priced at $75, I reduced it by more than 60%. It is on sale right now for $25 for a half hour. My 1 hour reading, that is normally priced at $125, is on sale, boy is it ever, for $45. And it's just my way to say thank you for your loyalty, for sharing, for liking, for all that good stuff. We also did something, like I said, I haven't done in a very long time. We did what I call speed reading. And it was fun, and it was my way to give back. It was an hour of free readings. I haven't done that all this year, but I really, really, really did want to say thank you. And it was a hoot and a holler. I mean, we used only one deck. We just, one card, two at most. It was just no questions, just what's the general card. Wow, the energy that came off of that, I was just kind of like, whoa, Buzz City. But it was a lot of fun. Then we also did readings for a cause, and I want to thank everyone that joined that too. The urgency for these horses never ends. It's ongoing. It will never stop. It's part of what I talked about yesterday. And I got very impassioned, and yes, I lost my voice for a few hours, and it's still a little raspy today, but it's an ongoing situation. And it's not just horses. I worked for the Humane Society for a number of years and watched and witnessed what man does to God's creations, whether it's cats, dogs, horses, pets of any kind, livestock. We think we rule the earth, God gave us dominion over the earth kind of stuff, but that doesn't mean that we have to be abusive. So yeah, it bothers me. It doesn't mean that beautiful thoroughbreds, quarter horses, Missouri foxtrotters, ponies, foals, fillies, colts, Belgians should be reduced to price per pound and end up on somebody's dinner plate. Not in my opinion, anyway. No, it's wrong. So thank you for helping me with that cause as well. It is so very important to me. So today, I'll put this into prayer. I just listened to an amazing young woman who has a physical disability. I can't tell you what kind because I don't know. I know it's something spinal, but I don't know. But I listened to her with the voice of an angel singing a beautiful, magnificent opera. And it's, we have to stop and think about that too. Are we being judgmental by outside appearance? Are we being judgmental because someone looks different, sounds different, acts different than we do? I guess I'm on this roll lately. I'm standing up and fighting for justice and equality in all things. So with that, we all need to take our power back in order to help. And yesterday I used a different deck. I'm not using it again today. I am not being guided to use that deck again today. But I am going to use this one. And it's the Archangel Power Tarot deck, created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I do want to make mention of one other thing. The Hay House World Healing Summit is coming up this month. It is towards the end of July. If you are not familiar with it, I would like to humbly suggest that you sign up. It is free. There will be a number of very talented, very gifted, very blessed individuals, all with their own opinions. You have to find the one that resonates with you, about what we can do to make a difference in our bodies, in our minds, in our thoughts, and in our spirits. It's really important. So I'm going to toss that out to you. Again, it's the Hay House World Summit. If you go to hayhouse.com, you'll see the link for it. Simple email. I don't bombard you with spam, just so you know. Love Hay House. Something I'd like to recommend if you're depressed, if you're not feeling well, if you have physical problems, or if you have mental problems, or if you have spiritual problems, if there's a disability, if there's an injury, if there's pain, kind of give a listen. Again, find what's right for you. What works for me may not work for you. What works for someone else may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. I know the power of positive thinking. I know how difficult that can sometimes be to maintain positive thinking. And I don't mean in a Pollyanna sort of way. But what I do mean, if you listen to Dr. Joe, he's a little short clip at the beginning once you sign up for the summit. If you listen to Dr. Joe, it's an amazing individual, and what he's gone through is really rather remarkable. It shows you what your brain is capable of. We only use a little portion of it. And it's an amazing tool, but we have to use it. You have to make sure it keeps being an amazing tool. Remember, your brain is why your body functions. It sends signals to every part of your body to function. Now I heard stop. Okay. So we'll stop. So give it a listen. Take a look and see if it resonates with you. Alrighty. It's going to be a shorter read this time. Hey, it is. Only 4 cards. Woo! Okay, here we go. Card number 1. This has been coming up a lot. Absolutely a lot. And yes, I dried my hair, and yes, it's going to still bug me. And it is the decision card. And this is coming up because I think the message still hasn't reached to the heart and soul of somebody. And maybe more than just one. Release yourself from that which holds you back. You are not trapped in this cage. The door is thrown open. All of your support team is flying free. They have set themselves free. All you have to do is step out on this little itty-bitty ledge and then spread your wings and fly. You don't belong in the cage anymore. You don't belong trapped in the past. You are not... It doesn't control you anymore. Let's do it that way. So learn from the past, grow from the past, forgive the past, and let it no longer control you. You're worrying too much that you're not able to do something. Keep telling yourself you can't, and you won't. Keep telling yourself you can, and with baby steps, you will. And then those baby steps get into larger steps. Those larger steps become leaps of faith. So stop worrying. You don't need to raise your blood pressure. What for? Stop worrying that you can't do something. It also talks about a need to detox. And sometimes the detox isn't chemical. Sometimes it's gambling. Sometimes it is chemical. Sometimes it's an addiction, believe it or not, to overspending. An addiction to buying things to make yourself feel worthy. There's one that happens a lot. And one of the reasons this world is in credit card debt up the yin-yang. To make themselves feel better, they'll go buy something that they don't really need. It's also a need to detox from drama. It's also a need to detox from negative thoughts. It's also a need to detox from worry. Sometimes that's an adrenaline rush. I know it sounds crazy, but you get yourself caught up, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then the fear, false evidence appearing real, gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Believe it or not, that is actually an adrenaline rush, but it's keeping you closed down instead of opening you up like an athlete that gets an adrenaline rush from running. So sometimes we need to detox from things we don't even think about. And yeah, like I said, it can be cigarettes, it can be alcohol, it can be sugar, it can be processed foods, it can be drugs, it can be drama. Detox from the drama. There's a biggie. This card is very important. Do you want to change your life? Do you want to change it for the better? Do you want to feel free again? Time to make a decision. It's up to you. Wow. Next card. Another major arcana. This one popped up all day yesterday in the speed reads. It's the Justice card. You know what I stand up for and fight for, those that cannot speak for themselves. But this is also saying that the balance scales of justice cannot be weighed one way or the other. One cannot be higher or stronger or heavier than the other. In order for true justice to come, it needs to be balanced. Whether this is court, whether this is a settlement, whether this is a rift between families, whether this is fighting for a cause like abused animals, whether it's fighting for a cause about abused children, whether it's fighting for a cause about the rights of seniors, whether it's fighting for a cause about the environment. All of those things must be done with love. All of those things must be done with discernment and not judgment, not bullying. Don't give up. Stand strong in your beliefs, but don't shove them down someone's throat. If all of these things are true about court or about family or about settlement, know that the rulings are going to be made in your favor, but that there's also going to be a compromise, and it will be a fair and justifiable compromise. Another major arcana, you got to be kidding me. Okay. Release the past. Release the past, let go and let God. Find your peace. Find your peace by not dwelling on the anger, the bitterness, the worry, the fear, the concern, the injustice of it all. Maybe that's why the Justice card came up. You can't change it. No matter how hard we try, unless someone develops a time machine, can we go back to the past to change things. The only thing we can change is right now, how we react right now. When you let go of all of that stuff that sticks to you like molten tar, and it hangs on to you and it drags you down, when you let go of that and you give it to God once and for all, make sure that when you hand it up, you don't go reaching for it again. Let go and let God, and you get rid of all of that. Then you allow room in your life for things that are so much better. Next card. I'm not believing any of this. This is a 4 major arcana day. Pay heed, pay attention, my friends. This is a 4 major arcana day. Major arcanas are all about change. These are all about change. Change for the better. And here's your last card for today. Leave the past. Let it go. Give it to God. Start over. Start over in a beautiful way. Start over in a new way. Start over with love, with laughter, with joy, with nothing holding you back. You'll find why you're here. Today's going to be an epiphany day for you. People say, well, what's my purpose? You'll find your purpose. Sometimes it means being a better person. Sometimes it means learning to forgive and being an example of that. Sometimes it means being the best mom, the best dad, the best friend. Sometimes it means being a teacher, a mentor, a helpmate, a soulmate. What is your life purpose? This is a time to start. This is a time to discover it. This is the time to put it into practice. Once again, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Do it with love. Do it without judgment. Look at it from an objective standpoint, not as an engager. Don't allow the emotions of the past to eat you up. And then go, I am free. This is all today. Every last one of it. 4 major arcanas. It's almost unheard of. That shift we talked about last Sunday, still playing a major role here too. This is the time to embrace the change and to make the change in your life for the better. I don't even know what to say about that one, other than the fact I'm going to go ahead and close this reading. I do have time in July. If you'd like a personal reading from me, now's a good time to get it, especially with that sale going on. Yeah, for those of you who do want a private reading, I work Monday through Saturday. I don't do readings on Sunday unless there's an emergency that comes up, and then it's usually readings for a cause, not in private readings. This is blowing me away, as you can probably tell. This is blowing me away. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, angels, for this incredible message today. Be well, be safe. Love one another. Let go of the past. Celebrate your newness. Celebrate the change that is going to turn your life around for the better. Have a blessed Saturday. We'll talk again soon.